Well, lawmakers have until midnight tonight to pass a new spending bill after a last-ditch plan to keep the government temporarily funded failed on Capitol Hill Friday. If the government partially shuts down tomorrow, non-essential federal money will stop flowing. Fox 26 business reporter Tom Ziska looks at what that means for people depending on a government paycheck or services.
And they're trying to effectively have everything their way when what they want is opposed by an overwhelming majority of the members of Congress.
Rice University political analyst Mark Jones says the looming shutdown lies squarely on the shoulders of a small number of Republicans demanding an outsized voice in how the government spends its money. Jones says the effects of the stubborn standoff depend on how long it lasts.
If this only goes for if the shutdown only lasts a week or 2 weeks, the broader macro effects are pretty minor. Now, it doesn't mean that even a short-term shutdown isn't going to affect individuals.
Texas has about 250,000 civilian federal employees and active duty service members who will not be paid during a shutdown. In Houston, NASA offices would close, among others. Paychecks would be paid back once a deal is struck, but federal contractors would lose money completely. Funding for Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid is secured separately, so checks will not be affected, though furloughed staffing could mean some delays. Also, the Texas Health and Human Services Commission says it can fund SNAP and WIC benefits through October before it's affected by a shutdown.
So they knew this was coming. This should have been worked out months ago.
Cynthia Sanders is a union rep for Houston area TSA agents who will be deemed essential workers and forced to work while not being paid. She says she's frustrated by the budget impasse that is holding real lives in the balance.
Depending on how long it goes, they could lose, not being able to pay rent, not having gas, not having funds for daycare, even food. Those things are going to be affected.
In the hours before the deadline, the White House announced the National Park Service will close federal parks and monuments effective Monday in the event of a shutdown. The last time this happened in early 2019 was also the longest at 35 days. Interesting to note here that Congress has not fully passed spending legislation on time since 1997. Watching Your Money, I'm Tom Ziska, Fox 26 News.